Hi everyone, I'm Catherine and today I have my bi-weekly makeup basket for you. It's a day later than I wanted it to be up, but the problem was that I was feeling very sick the last couple of days and I'm just now feeling slightly better. I'm still not all the way to where I want to be, what I want to feel like, but it's getting there, and so I thought I would fill my bi-weekly makeup basket today. I'm going to start out the way I use products on my face. I hope I can find everything, but we'll see. This week, my makeup basket is very full. As you can see, there's a lot of products in here, but I'll explain that as I go along. So for starters, I still have my Eucerin Sun Protection 50+ Sun Fluid Mattifying for the face. It is without perfume, and at the moment I am down to this line here. Yeah, this line here. I like this a lot. It is good for me. I'm very pale, so I burn easily, and using this just helps my face a lot. And then next up I have, where is it? There we go. This is my Bare Minerals Primetime Foundation Primer. This is a small sample size with 15 milliliters or 0.5 fluid ounces. I wish I knew where the heck I was with that. I tried looking inside with a flashlight or stuff, but I don't know. I have no clue how much longer I will use this one until it's gone. So I only have this one right now. Then I would go with my eye primer, because I do my eyes first and then I do the rest of my makeup, especially at the moment, because my eyeshadows, the ones for my Pan That palette, they are very, I don't know, they create fallout and more fallout whenever I use them. So I started with my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. This is it. It's just a flesh tone color, nothing special. I'm trying to use that one up as well. But since I'm getting tired of my eyeshadows at the moment, because they create very similar looks over and over, and I feel like I need to change things up a little bit, I decided to put this one in as well. This is another cream eyeshadow. It's the Catrice Made to Stay Long Lasting Eyeshadow. It's 060. It's Jennifer's Gold Rush. This is a nice golden shade. I think this might be nice under the eyeshadows, no matter which eyeshadow I use. So I'm going to try this one on top. Next up is my eyeshadow palette from the Pan That Palette Challenge. It's the Catrice, the Shanghai Collection Eye and Cheek palette. I like the shades, but like I said, they don't create that much of a difference in my eye looks on a regular basis, so I'm going to try to switch them up with the cream eyeshadow. I'm not going to show you the inside right now, because later this week I will have an update for this challenge up, which is way sooner than I thought I would have an update up. But I was surprised at how fast I was going with this, at least in certain parts. And so I'm going to keep that closed, and I will link the Pan That Palette intro in the info box so that you can check it out and see the colors, because I like the colors a lot. Then from there I would go to eyeliners, and with this I decided to switch it up a bit, because if you remember, I have this Manhattan Eye Amazing Liner Precise Eyeliner pen in my pan, that Project 10 pan. I have mentioned this before. It stains my eyelids. In fact, I used this last on Saturday and then again today. Today I still had a little bit of a sheen, of a tealy sheen on my eyelids, which I absolutely hate. There's I can only use that or a darker shade on my eyelids at the moment, and the tip has dried out, so I can't get much of a color payoff from the tip anymore, so I have to use the sides, and for that I have to go very far up, all the way to, let me see how I can show you that. Almost up to here, and that way I can't get a precise tip in the inner corner anymore. It doesn't work properly for me, so I'm going to use that a few more times, and then I might just throw this out and decide that is done. So since I'm not sure how long this is going to last. I decided to add a few more items. First up, I have this teal shade. It's another Manhattan Pro. It's the exact eyeliner in true turquoise. There. It's a nice shade. And I have two of these actually, so I'm going to use this one up first. That might be another one that I'm just, might be going through that real quick because the tip, within one use I have to resharpen if I want a real tip on that. And then I decided to use this one here. This is the Zoeva Graphic Eyes Eyeliner in Funky Soul. I'm not sure if they make those anymore. They had changed the packaging and the formulation. But it's a very nice goldeny shade, bronzy golden shade. Here you can see it. It's relatively light when I just put it under my eyes, for example. So I think I'm going to use this for inner corner or under my lower lash line, because this is just, it changes it up a little bit as well. And then if I have a little more time in the morning, I decided to use my MAC Fluid line in Dark Diversion. It's a reddish purpley shade. It's very dark on my lids. I like this shade a lot. I bought this in 2012, I believe, so I think I need to use this up a little faster. I'm going to put this in my makeup basket for, like I said, for when I have more time in the morning, because when I get up, when I have to leave at 6:45, 6:40, it just, I don't have the time to really apply gel eyeliner. I'm not fast enough for that. But when I leave later in the day, that is perfect. And after I've done that, I would apply foundation actually. Now, this is the foundation that apparently never finishes up. It's the NYX The Makeup. It is SPF 15 natural long lasting. The shade is LM01 Pale. And I'm going to show you something. I marked this on Saturday when I used it, after I had used it, and then I used it twice since then, because yesterday when I went to the doctor, I actually wanted to put some makeup on to just look a little bit more, I don't know, less green, I guess. Now I'm up to this line here. I would say it's like 2 millimeters from where it used to be. So I don't know how long this is gonna last. I was hoping it would be done by now, but it's not happening. But when this is done, and I hope it doesn't last 2 more weeks, I am going to use a few BB cream samples actually, because I would like to use those up as well. They've been laying around here for quite a while, and I picked out a few samples. Now, these two are Liueli Triple the Solution BB creams. They have SPF 30 and everything else I can't read because it's Korean, but I'm going to put those in my makeup basket. Then I have these two samples here. They are the Skin 79 VIP Gold Collection Super Plus BB Cream. It does not say if there's a shade to it, because I know the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream comes in different shades. This, as well as the Liueli Triple the Solution BB Cream, does not have a shade on it. So I'll be surprised. It has Whitening and Wrinkle Improvement, Ultraviolet Rays Interception, SPF 25. This triple function BB makes moist and elastic skin with gold and caviar ingredients. So I'm going to use this one, I guess. Last up is this here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use this up because not sure I'm okay with using that kind of stuff on my face, but we'll see. I have it at home. If I'm going to put it in my makeup baskets, I figure if in the morning I just wake up and I'm not all awake, I might just grab it and not realize what I'm grabbing. So this is the Skin 79 Snail Nutrition BB Cream. And from the name, you might already guess why I am incredibly reluctant with this little sample. We'll see. We'll see. It's in there, and if I use it, I'll use it. If not, well, I'll put it in another makeup basket maybe. Now, after I've put these on, I usually put on some concealer. Now, I have these two in my makeup basket for this week, the next 2 weeks. This is technically all gone. As you can see, I dug out quite a bit, but we'll see. It's the Maybelline Cover Stick in 21 Fair Natural. I'll probably use this if I have blemishes, and I can get a few more uses out of that by just digging my fingernail in. And then I have this one here. It's the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Concealer in the shade Too Light Beige Clear. Now, it is not light, and it's definitely beige, and that's kind of my problem with that. Not sure if I'm going to use this for the entire 2 weeks. I have to think about this. This morning again, when I was putting on my makeup, I realized that it's just incredibly dark, and I have to really work with this product to have it blend out somewhat seamlessly, even though it's never really seamless. It's too dark on me. Let me show you. Here you can see a little bit. Whereas, here, I'll just take a little bit out. The other one is perfect, and this is the cover stick here, and this one here is the Superstay concealer. This is just a tad bit too dark, and it doesn't blend in properly. So we'll see about that. Now, after I've done that, I will usually pat my foundation in a little bit better, because especially the NYX foundation, it just is very streaky on my face when I use a brush, and my beauty sponge right now needs cleaned again, and haven't found the time yet. So I will usually pat that in, let it sink in a little bit while I do my eyebrows. And for this, I use a combination of products actually. I have this Catrice eyebrow set in one of the Finish 4x4, I believe. The top shade only, because the bottom shade is way too dark for me. However, the top shade does not go on my skin. So my eyebrows in the middle on both sides are very, very thin. There's like maybe 5 hairs all, and I need to fill that in properly, and I can't do that with the eyebrow set with the powder, so I'm using this eyebrow pencil here. It comes even with a nice brush at the cap. This is the Essence Eyebrow Designer in 04 Blonde. It's funny how it doesn't show up on my a little bit on my hand. This is a very nice shade for me. It just works well, and if I put that on, I can even make the powder work. So I use this first, and then if I think I need a little darker eyebrows for the day, I use this on top, and then I'm done with my eyebrows. After that, I will usually go on and curl my eyelashes and put on mascara, and as of today, I have actually started using 2 mascaras and layering them. The first one is the L'Oreal Mega Volume Miss Manga. It's this one here with the funky brush, with the, you know, the brush with the jiggly wand. And since that one clumps my lashes a bit, I decided to try the Max Factor Clump Defy by False Lash Effect mascara. Now, this is it. And I think it did a good job today. See if I can show you. I think it did a good job at like separating my lashes a bit more. So I'll use these. And then finally, I think my powder is, my foundation has sunk in a bit, and I use my powder. This is the Maybelline Pure Powder Matte Finish in 021 Natural Beige. I recently repressed this, and now it's completely full again, it seems, which was very upsetting because I had major pan showing at first. After this, I use my blush, and I start out with my Project Champion blush. This is the Alberta blush in 01 Apricot. I'll show you, I don't have much left. This is like a teeny tiny layer. It's a nice shade actually. Occasionally this is a tad bit too dark or a tad bit too orange for the eyeshadows I'm using, so I use the blushes in the eye and cheek palette that I'm using for my Pan That palette on top of this blush, which helps a lot, and I will get quite a bit of use out of that. For highlight, I'm still using my Beauty UK Baked Blush. This is it. It's a nice champagne-y highlighter. Let me see. Not sure if I can get that to show up today. There you go. This line here. This is it. It's very subtle, I think, but it just gives the I don't like too much of a glowy face at the moment, so this works very nice for me. Then, after I'm done with all that, I usually like to go over my eyebrows with the Eyebrow Filler by Catrice, the Perfecting and Shaping Gel in. It's a brown. It's probably too dark for me, but I can make it work occasionally. If I want darker brows, I use that, but it's not ideal. I have the Anastasia brow gel in blonde, and that is really amazing. I like that a lot better, but I wanted to use this up, or at least get a little bit more use out of this. Maybe that's actually dried out, so I will check into that and then maybe throw it out. And then finally, after my mascara has dried down, I use this here in my lower waterline. This is the P2 Mission Summer Look High Performing Eye Pencil in 010 Jet Set White. It's a shimmery, white, almost silvery. Why does it not show up? There on the bottom. Eyeliner pencil, and I actually like this in my waterline. I don't think I have all that much left. Let me see. Need to sharpen this again as well, by the way. Ah, here we go. This is all I have left from here on out. This here, everything after my finger. So yeah, I don't think that is too much. I'll use it up, I don't know, I guess I'll give myself 2 months or so. If I sharpen occasionally, takes away quite a bit of the product as well. And last but not least, lip products. I decided to go with 2 lip products for the next 2 weeks because I wanted to change it up. I don't have anything in my project pan that I need to use up anymore, so that gives you a hint, by the way. So I went with these 2. The first one is the Revlon Lip Butter Color Burst Lip Butter in 025 Peach Parfait. I have any more. This is it up here. I like the shade. It is very natural. I can just throw it on without having to think about it. I don't even have to look into a mirror. And the last one is the Clinique Chubby Stick in 12 Oversized Orange, which is what I have on my lips right now. It is a very sheer color, so I can throw that on. Up here you go, you can see it. I can just throw that on as well without looking in a mirror or anything. I like these a lot. I have a few, and also a few drugstore type chubby sticks. So I'm going to use these for the next 2 weeks. And I guess with this I can actually have a pretty nice variety of makeup looks as I go along. Well, this was it for my bi-weekly makeup basket. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment down below or give me a thumbs up if you did. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!